and straighten the legs. Roll all the way up. Reach the arms up to the ceiling and circle them out to the side and then back down beside you. So we'll do one more like that. Take a big circle of the arms, reach them right up, roll down. All the way down to the ground until the hands are flat down onto the ground. Bend the knees and straighten through the backs of the legs. 2 more times of bending the knees and straightening. Once more, bending the knees, straighten the legs, roll yourself back up into standing. Reach the arms up over your head and then circle the arms down beside you. Okay, we're going to add in some rotation this time. So you're going to reach the arms up and roll down in the same way. And get the hands down onto the floor. Bring the left hand in towards the center, but in front of the feet. And then you're going to open up the right arm into a twist. That's it. Look towards that top hand. And then coming down, change hands. So now I'm twisting to the other side. Lengthen that arm right up to the ceiling. And just try straightening the leg that you're twisting towards. Okay, and then coming back. We'll go once more to each side. So you're going to rotate around, open the arm up, look to where the hand is going and straighten the leg that you're twisting towards. And then coming back, swap hands onto the ground and rotate. Straighten the leg that you're twisting towards. Got both hands down onto the ground. Drop the head and then slowly roll all the way up into standing. Okay, reach the arms up and bring the arms out to the side and just leave them out at the side. Set the feet so that they're wider now. So we're going to do a saw type move in a standing position. So we're going to rotate and then curl forward, taking my left hand towards my right foot, reaching the other arm up towards the ceiling, and then coming up, stay in the twist, rotate around to the other side, keep the pelvis facing straight ahead, and then curl forward, hand down towards the foot, and coming up, rotate through the center and over to the other side. Bending down, touching the foot, and up, rotate around and curl forward. Good, and up. We'll go once more to each side, so take a twist and then curl forward, hand to the foot. And up, rotate around. Last time. So bending forward and coming up and back round to the center. I'm just going to go side on. You're going to go into a long lunge position. So let's curl down and walk your hands forward. And then bring your left foot in between your hands. That's it. Straighten out that back leg. And bring your right hand towards the instep of the left foot. And then you're going to rotate around, so taking a twist around. That's it. Look to where the hand is going, right up towards the ceiling. Keeping that back leg really straight. Okay, and then bring the hands down so that they're either side of that left foot and step into a plank. Okay, now bring the right foot through. Straighten out that left leg behind you. Bring the left hand so that it's close to the instep. And then spiral your chest around into rotation. Looking up to the ceiling. Good. Hands back either side of the foot. Step back into plank. Okay, once more each side. So the left leg is going to come through. Step it through as far as you can. Walk your hand in and then take a twist. Straight back leg. Okay, hands are either side of the left foot. Step back and right foot through. Last time. Walk the hand in and rotate. Straight back leg. Go, de-rotate and go back into a plank. Okay, walk the feet in a little bit so that you're in a pike position. So the hips are up. We're not in a down dog though, we're in quite a rounded upper back position. Okay, and then just dropping the knees down to hover the knees off the mat. And just hold it there. That's it. Keep holding, the shins should be parallel to the ground. You're on your tippy toes. Okay, and now send the hips up, round the upper back. Lift the hips up to the ceiling. Stay on your tippy toes. Okay, so doing that again. Dropping the knees down to hover them off the ground. Get them as low as you can. Shin should be parallel to the ground. Scooping up through the tummy muscles so that the back stays rounded. Okay, and lift the hips high up into the air. Into that pike position. Round the upper back. Okay, dropping down again. Going to make it a little bit harder. Okay, now lift up the right foot. Pull the knee in towards you. And then back out. So I'm not fully straightening it out. I'm just pulling it in and out. So you should really work the left quadricep muscle here. Left thigh. Okay, last one. Okay, and replace the right foot down, go into the left, knee in and out. In and out. Keep in between your shoulder blades rounded. 2 more. Last one. Okay, both toes down and lift the hips up. Round the back. Okay, and sitting down. So sitting onto your bottom, legs out in front. Okay, arms reach forward. And we're just going to roll all the way down until you're lying down. Reach the arms up over your head, stretch back. And then you're going to roll back up into sitting. Use your hands behind the thighs if you need to. And then sitting up straight at the top. Exhale, curl down off your sit bones, roll down, all the way down to the ground. Reach the arms up over your head, and then roll back up. And sit up straight at the top. Okay, 3 more. Curl, roll down. That's it, reach your arms over your head. Then bring the arms forward, curl up, look past your knees, keep curling, rolling up, reach the arms forward and sit up. And again, rolling down, reach the arms and curl forward and sit up. Okay, this time when we roll down, we're going to stay lying down. Roll all the way down. Okay, so you're just going to curl the head and the chest up. Lift the legs up into tabletop and then up to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to start off with the 100 here. So inhaling with 5 breaths and exhaling. 2 more like this. In and out. And in and out. Okay, both arms come over towards me. So both arms are over the one side. Inhale for 5. And out. And 2 more. In. And out. And again, in. And out. Okay, arms come up and over to the other side. So we're in rotation. Inhale for 5 breaths. We've got 3 rounds of these. And exhale. You want to make it harder, go ahead and lower the legs and out. One more, inhale and out. Good, hands behind the head, bend the knees and roll yourself back down. Okay, we're working into rotation, so going into crisscross. So twisting, stretching the other leg out, and then twisting through the center. So try not to side bend as you do these. So you're wrapping your rib cage around to get a twist in the chest, in the rib cage. So keep going. Good, curling over and twist. Got a couple more rounds to go. Last one each side. Good, hands go onto the knees, hug the knees in towards you. Stretch the legs out and the arms overhead. Circle the arms. Curl in and stretch. Circle, curl in, stretch. 4 to go. Knee towards your nose. Stretch out. 2. Last 2 here. Reach. And last one. And stretch. Okay, hands go behind the head. You can lower the head if you want to. You're going to lower the legs down. Either one leg or both legs. Down and up. No strain on the back here. Or you can change your hand position to down beside you. 3 more. Lower the legs and lift. Last 2. And lift. And last one. Okay, bend the knees. Place the feet back down. Reach the arms up over your head. And you're going to roll up into sitting. Okay, prop your elbows behind you. So you're just going to lean back on your elbows, nice flat back. Okay, and legs come up into tabletop. Okay, try not to sag through the shoulders, keep lifting the chest. And you're going to rotate the knees towards me and then rotate away from me. And then rotate towards me and stay here. Stretch the legs out to straight. Keep the chest open. Bend the knees. Okay, so we're going to rotate for 1, 2, and on the third one we're going to add in the leg stretch. Rotate and stretch. Bend the knees. Okay, and again, 1, 2, and 3. And stretch the legs. Good, and again, 1, 2, this is the last one, and rotate and stretch the legs out to straight. Okay, and then lie on your side. Actually stay propped up on an elbow, hurry. Okay, stretch the top leg out to straight. We're going to start off with rainbows. So keep lifted up through these ribs. You're going to lift the leg up and over to just in front of your mat and lower the leg down. And then you go up and over to just behind your mat. So a little semicircle shape. Keep lifted up through your ribs. And your head just going in a straight line out from your spine. That's it. Up and over. Up and over. Good, keep going. Tap to the back and then tap to the front. Couple more. Tapping back and front. Last round to the back and to the front. Okay, and then we're just going straight up and down. Stay lifted. That's it. Lift the leg as high as you can without losing the form in the upper body. Okay, we've got 4 more of these. Make sure that the leg is coming straight out from you, that it's not starting to creep forward. Last 2. And last 1. Okay, hands come onto the ground and you're going to slightly rotate forward. So I'm just shuffling my back leg back a little bit, and then I'm lifting that back leg up and back. So it's on an angle that I'm lifting my top leg straight up and back on a diagonal. So you feel it in a slightly different place in the glute, like further round to the back rather than being on the side. Okay, then hold up there and just do little circles, just 4 each way. And round the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's done. So just take a quick little cross-legged stretch before we go through to the other side. So legs into cross-legged. That's it. Lean forward if you can, otherwise just stay cross-legged into that stretch. Okay, 1 more breath here before we do the other side. Okay, let's set up for the other side. So you're going to prop onto your elbow and starting off with the rainbows. So leg taps to the front and then up and over to the back. That's it, circle to the front and the back. Good, we've got 4 more. Keep lifting up through your ribs, lifting away from the ground. If it's getting too hard, just lie the whole way down on your side. Good, last 2. So front, tap, and back. And last 1, front and back. Okay, now position the leg so it's coming straight out from your body and just lift and lower there. That's it, lift and lower. Got 4 of these to go before we rotate forward. Last 2. Okay. Then rotate yourself forward so that you're a quarter turned on towards your tummy. And then the leg is just lifting up and back. Keep stretching that leg out as long as you can. Okay, 4 more here before we do the circles. Okay, now circles, 4 each way. 1, 2, just little circles, 3 and 4, and round the other way. 2, 3 and 4. Okay, coming back up into sitting. Just take that cross-legged position again. That side wasn't as bad for me. Okay, and then just lean forward if you can. So we'll do 3 more breaths here. Last 1. Okay, find your way into a plank position on your hands. Okay, so hands underneath the shoulders, right up onto your toes. And then I'm going to walk my right hand into the center and rotate around into a side plank. That's it. So find that side plank and just hold that there. Arm up in the air if you can. Okay, and then coming back into a plank. So get each hand underneath the shoulder and just find that plank position. Okay, now walk the left hand into the center and rotate around to the other side. Arm up in the air. Really press down through the hand that's on the ground. Okay, rotating back around into a plank. Right hand into the center, twisting around, arm up in the air. Push the ground away with your right hand. Okay, and around again, last time. Whoops, I missed out the middle bit. So find the plank in the center. Oh, you've moved on. Okay, we'll just go into that side plank. That's it. Hold it there. Okay, back into a plank. Okay, drop onto your knees if you want to. We're slowly lowering down onto our tummies. So I'm just bending my elbows and slowly lowering all the way down onto the ground. Okay, take your feet as wide as your mat. Legs are straight. And just start off with a little cobra. So peeling yourself up, pressing down with the hands. Peel up into a back bend as far as is comfortable for your back. And then roll yourself all the way down. Lay your body down onto the ground. Take a breath in, belly button up, and then peeling up into a back bend. Gently pressing down with the hands. Let the shoulders fall down, away from your ears though. No hunching or rounding of the shoulders. And lay your body down. We'll just do one more of these. Belly button in and then peeling up. Press the ground away. Pull your chest through. And then all the way down. Okay, I'm just going to place my hands underneath my forehead. Keep the belly button lifted. And then I'm just lengthening and lifting both legs off the ground, but not cramping into my low back. So making my hamstrings and my glutes lift the legs, and then lower the legs down. Okay, and again, lengthen the legs and then lift to hover the thighs off the ground. And then lowering down. Okay, we'll just add on a bit here. So lengthen and lift the legs. And now bend the knees. Bend the knees in towards you. Stretch the legs out. Keep the thighs lifted. And lower the legs all the way down. Okay, so try that again. Lengthen, lift the legs. Lift the thighs off the ground. Bend the knees. So feet come towards your butt. Then stretch the legs out. Maybe the legs can lift a little higher. Don't compromise the low back though. And then lower it all the way down. Okay, we'll try some circles this time. So coming up, hovering the legs, and then just little circles of the legs. Keep the belly button lifted, circling the legs around. And go around the other way. That's it, really point the toes, circle the legs, work the glutes and the hamstrings. Okay, and then lay the legs all the way down. Come into a counter pose. So just up onto your knees, rock back. Sit back into it and just stretch out the low back. Okay, coming back to lie on your back again. Keep the knees bent, lie your body down. Okay, and we're just going to work into some bridging here. So just tipping the pelvis back, flattening the back, lifting the hips up. Good, hold that top bridge position. Press down through the backs of the arms. Keep pressing down through the backs of the arms as you roll down your spine. And then once the tailbone hits, find that neutral spine, so a small gap in between your low back and the mat. And then exhaling, flattening the back, peeling up, lifting the hips. Squeeze the glutes to lift your hips high. Press down through the backs of the arms. Keep that pressure there as you roll all the way down. Couple more of these. Just feeling that movement in your spine, peeling up. And then feel the strength of the glutes to hold your hips up there. Watch that your knees aren't splaying out to the side. And then rolling back down. Okay, we're going to hold the next one up and go into some single leg work. So rolling all the way up. Hold those hips up high. So I'm taking all of my weight onto my left leg and lifting my right leg up into tabletop and then stretching that leg up towards the ceiling. Keep lifting up on this left leg. Okay, lowering the right leg down towards the ground and then lift that leg up. Watch that your pelvis isn't dipping down to the right. So keep that right side of the pelvis lifted as you move the right leg down and up. Keep the backs of the arms on the ground. Press them down so the shoulders aren't rounding off the mat. 2 more. Keep lifted up through that left hand side of the pelvis. Keep working strong through that glute. Okay, lift the leg up. Bend the leg. Pop it down onto the ground. Lift the hips up high and then just roll down. Take your time rolling all the way down. Okay, swapping sides. Rolling up. Okay, take the weight onto the right leg, lift the left leg up into tabletop and then stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling. Pelvis stays level, lower the left leg down and then up. Good, and all the way down and up. Lift the leg right up to the ceiling. You've got 2 more. Lower and lift. Good, last one, lowering and lift. Bend the leg, place the foot down, lift the hips and then just take your time lowering the spine all the way down. Okay, arms come out to the side, bring the legs up into tabletop. Okay, and roll the legs over towards me, keeping the knees together, keep the opposite shoulder down, and then bring the legs through the center and over to the other side. That's it, and just keep alternating side to side. So inhale as the legs go over, and then use the outward breath as the legs come back to the center to help your abdominals center your knees. And then over, legs away from me, inhaling and exhale. And over you go again. And legs back through the center. Last time. Right, back through the center. Okay, legs straight up in the air. That's it. And then rotate the legs over. Reach the legs down away from me, right away from you, into a U, and over to the other side, and then back to the center. So legs go over to the right, circle down, come up through the left, and back to the center. So now to the left, down, up the right, and center. To the right, scooping down through that U shape, up and center. 1 more each way. Left, circle, up and center, and to the right, circle down, up and center. Good. Bend the knees and just hug them in towards your chest. Okay, now I'm changing my grip to underneath the thighs and I'm going to roll up into sitting, tapping the feet and then rolling back down. We're just going to start rolling like a ball, tapping the toes and rolling back, keeping the head lifted. And once you've got the hang of it, then see if you can do it without the legs kicking out. So see how tight in you can keep the legs into your body. And just do about 3 or 4 more. And make it as slow and controlled as you can. Okay, last one, you're going to come all the way up and then over into a plank position. Okay, so everyone's in a plank on the hands and the toes. And then you're going to lift the hips up high into a down dog. Lift the left leg high up in the air, as high as you can go. And so keep stretching the left leg right up in the air. Then as you come back into a plank, you're going to bring your left knee right over to your right elbow. And then stretch back up into that three-legged position. We've got 4 more of those. So coming forward, left knee touches the right elbow. And then push back. Lift that leg up really high. And curling the knee through. And push back. Lift your leg right up in the air. That's it. A couple more. Twisting through. And push right up. Last time. See if you can make those 2 points touch. Left leg high up in the air. And then replace the foot down. Just take a rest here in down dog for a moment. Okay, let's go with the right leg. So right leg's going high up into the air. And then you're going to twist, bringing the right knee to the left elbow. And then push back, lift that leg up really high. And curl through. 3 more of these. Push back, lift that straight right leg in the air. Curl through. And again. Lifting high. And twisting through. Last time. And bring that leg through. Okay, find that three-legged dog position. And then lowering the right leg down towards the ground. Take a rest in down dog. Okay, and then lowering the knees down. Sitting onto your bottom with your legs outstretched in front of you. Okay, arms reaching out to the side. We're going to start off with a twist. So legs could be quite wide here. That's it. And then you're just going to twist around towards me. Arms stay straight out from your body. That's it. And then come around through the center. Lifting up as you twist around the other side. Good. And I get round again. 1 more of these. Just taking the twist. And last time. Okay, so we'll add on the saw into that. So you're going to take a twist and then curl forward. Reach your pinky finger past your pinky toe. And then coming up. Do you rotate and round to the other side. So take a twist and then curl forward. Come back up. Okay, we'll add on to the saw. So take that saw again, leaning forward, curling forward. Then planting the back hand, lifting the hips up. That's it, into wild thing. That's it, lift your hips up really high. Okay, lowering the hips back down. And twist around. Curl forward into the saw. Plant the back hand back. Lift the arm to the ceiling, lift the hips to the ceiling. And then lowering down. 1 more each side. So take a twist and then curl forward. Plant the back hand down, lift the hips, lift the arm up to the ceiling or even over your head. That's it, and lowering down. Last time, twist, curl forward, plant the back hand and lift the hips up. That's it, and then lowering all the way down. Okay, bend the knees, feet go onto the ground, and you're going to lift the hips up. Okay, then we're going to bend the elbows and just start lowering the hips towards the ground, slightly towards the feet as you bend the elbows back. So working the triceps, getting a bit of a chest stretch at the same time. We've got 5 more. 3 more now. And last one. Okay, and just lift your hips up as high as you can. That's it. And then lowering all the way down. Okay, sitting round into a Z shape position. Okay, and arms come out to the sides, and you're going to side bend over to the leg that's bent in front of you, and a big side bend over with that arm. Just stretch that over, relaxing shoulders down away from your ears, then pushing up and over to the other side. Long stretch with that top arm. That's it, nice one. And then up and over, curving that top arm over. Good, and again. Good, one more. Nice big side bend over. Good, and come back. Okay. Both hands go over either side of the knee, maybe slightly in front, and then you're just going to bend your elbows, and then as you come up through a back bend, so looking right up towards the ceiling. And then bend the elbows to lower the chest down over the thigh, and arch the spine backwards, pull the chest through, look up towards the ceiling. One more time, bend the elbows wide, lower the chest all the way down, and then peeling up, arch the back, open the front of the chest. Okay, coming up and over, swap your legs around. See how much you can get those sit bones down. Wherever they are, leave them there. So don't let the opposite one lift up as you side bend over. That's it. And then up and over. Really see if you can fan out your ribs. That's it. So as you go up and over, reach tall with the arm and open up the opposite ribs that you're stretching there. That's it. And up and over the other way. Good. One more each way. So big reach up and over. Good. Last time. Okay, and then hands go just in front either side of the knee. Lower the chest down by bending the elbows. And then looking forward, pull the chest through. Look up to the ceiling as you go into that back bend. Bend the elbows, lower your body back down. Arch the back, pull the chest through, lifting up. One more time. Bend the elbows. And pull that through. Good, coming back up, stretch the legs out in front of you. Okay, just kind of sit up as tall as you can, and then you're going to lean forward. So lean forward as much at the hips as you can, sliding your hands down towards your feet. And when you feel like you can't go any further, then just relax into that forward bend stretch. Just let your head drop. Maybe reaching your ankles, maybe reaching the outside of your feet. Just relaxing into that forward bend stretch. And then coming up out of there. Take your legs out wide. Reach your arms up over your head. Same thing, leaning forward as much as you can at the pelvis. So keep the back as straight as you can. Once you feel like you can't go any further, then allow the arms to drop and relax into it. Drop your head. Good, and then slowly coming all the way back up. Come up into a high kneeling position. And reach the arms right up over your head. Take a breath in there at the top, and then bending the elbows down into a cactus position, lifting the chest up as you pull the elbows down and into your side, and then relax the arms down beside you. Okay, and reach the arms up again. Bend the elbows, lift the chest through. Relax the arms down beside you. One more time. Reach the arms right up and bend the elbows. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling and then relax the arms down beside you. Bend forward to place the hands down onto the ground and lift your hips up high. Press the heels down and slowly roll yourself up into standing. Good. Take a breath in here, and we're just going to slowly roll all the way down. Curling down. Relax the head. Fingertips reach the ground. Take a breath in here, and then slowly rolling all the way back up. Just relaxing the arms, sliding the hands up the fronts of the legs. At the top, lift and shrug the shoulders right up to your ears. Let them roll back and down. We'll do one more roll down. And breathe out, drop the head round the back. And slowly slide your hands down your legs. Keeping the neck relaxed, take a breath in. And then breathe out, slowly rolling up. Sliding your hands up the fronts of your legs, and at the top, lift and shrug your shoulders right up towards your ears. Pull them back, and then just let them fall down your back. Okay, there you go, guys.